So everybody has been asking me how I put in all my foams and boards. So if this wasn't as loose as it was, I can't get this taken in because it makes it too small. Other areas, I would be using smaller, thinner ones, like the regular ones, not these thick ones. But because it's a little bit loose, I use these thick foams. So I still be doing all of this, just smaller foams. And anytime my last when I got my Fajas taken in, I still wore all my foams. So the first thing I would do is get this one, and I would put it, don't mind this Faja, it is real old, y'all, and so this last limbs. I got a couple more on the way. So I would put this one sideways, like that, down to about right here, so that when I put my backboard, it can sit right on top of it, because this backboard has been causing it to rub, and I just want an even compression. So I'll put that one back there, and like I said, if this wasn't as loose, I would use thinner foams, and then normally I put this one right here. But again, if this was tighter, I would not use this one. So I put this one right here. If it was, like I said, if it was smaller, I would just not use this one. I would just put this right here, right under my boob, like this. And then I still use this. I'll still use this and put it down here, because I want my fupa area to be compressed as well. So it look like this. If you have a looser one, you can do this, or if not, just take this one out underneath and just have this one, and then you would have this one directly underneath to compress that fupa area. So I take this one and I do it sideways, right, like a little bit down from my hip, so like this, and just put it in like this. I put it behind this one, pull it down, and have this like this. So as you can see, but you'll see right here, I have this missing piece right there of my stomach. So that is where these two come in handy, because instead of pulling this down like this, I can have this up straight and it's even. And I just put this one right here because it's just a little chunk of stomach that is out. So I like to have even compression everywhere. I don't like it to be missing gaps, although it won't change your results. I just like everything to be evenly compressed. So do the other side. I just line it up where I'm going to put it first, and then it's really easy once you get the hang of it. Put this behind, slide it back. And even if it's down on your hip some, it will not compress your hips, because there should be no compression on the hips. So a little foam won't do anything. So this is how I look. This is how it should look. I'm going to put this one right there. Where's that bare space? As you can see, this is still part of my stomach. So it's a bare space right there. I put that right there. And it's okay if it's overlapping. I'd rather it be overlapping than to be a bare space. So it looks very wonky right now, but once you put the tank top on and everything, it will be a bit more flat. And so I put this one right behind. Again, overlapping some. Tuck it under like this. So looks like that. My tank top down. Just make sure everything's tucked right. I tuck it in the back first. So I just put it down. Some people, I used to put the tank top on first, but I just found that this makes my skin look better putting the foams than the tank top first. So some people put the tank top first and then the foams, but I like this because I can also see what I'm doing versus the tank top. You don't know where anything is lining up if you have the tank top on first. So you want it to be a little bit bigger, your tank top, if you're putting it over like I am. Like I said, I find this to be way better. And yes, I wear my foams all the way up until I stop wearing my Faja. So I will wear these foams for 6 months. I don't care if I look pregnant. I'm pregnant, baby, because compression is way more important. So here's my backboard. This one I got from Nadia in her office. So I put this over so that it's just, again, not on my skin or anything, because that's very uncomfortable. And so what I do with these is I put these, because I got lipo all up here, I put that right there, so it's compressing this area as well. These are the regular size foam versus the thick foams that I put on. Just make sure everything is lined up correctly. And if it's not, it does not have to be perfect, but I like to just double check. And that's how it should be. And you want to put your backboard down some, because once you pull this up, it is going to rise up by itself, and it'll rise up through the day. Put this on, and so then I have my ad board that I put like this, again, over my clothes, because sometimes at night it gets to be too tight, so it's just easy for me to just take this off and just sleep with the foams in. And so some women just wear the ad board and the backboard, but I feel like, again, this has helped my inflammation go down way more faster. I'm only 8 weeks and my inflammation is pretty much almost gone. So again, this is loose. This is why I'm on a third hook, but I don't have a lot of other Fajas that I like, although I bought so many. So I'm waiting for my other ones from him to come in. And so I will not have these super thick foams. I still will wear all the same foams. They will not just be the thick ones. They would be the regular ones. And so this is how I get it on under 5 minutes. And I highly recommend wearing your foams. It gives you extra compression and it just feels more comfortable. Like, I don't know. I can't stand the feeling of just a faja on my skin, whether it's a tank top on or not. It's very uncomfortable for me and it starts bending and it hurts. So this is how it looks. Like I said, I look pregnant, but I do not care. I will wear a big oversized hoodie if I go somewhere or put my faja right on and I'm in this until tomorrow. So that's how I do it. I look fat. I don't look fabulous, but it's not for looking fabulous. It's for to get that swelling down. So there you have it.